Um, Hello everybody. uh, I have to post commentate yet again. Actually, not yet again. This is my third, and I wasn't. Alright, today we are going to be playing Super Meat Boy. I already beat chapter 1, so I was just showing you the hospital there. Little spoiler alert. I'm just gonna skip this cutscene, just because it lags me a little bit. So right now we're gonna be showing you all the stuffs I got. I beat the first chapter. I forget to turn off Steam little things, so forgive me. Um, if you haven't noticed, I got a new mic, which is pretty awesome. So what I'm doing here is I am getting a few A pluses. Um, and then later on in the video, I'm just like, well, I don't really think I need any A pluses, so I'm just gonna stop getting them. And oh well. That first one I didn't think I was gonna get an A plus on, but oh, this one too. I was like, whoos, A plus, no, because I didn't think I was sprinting fast enough. I already got an A plus on this one previously, but I got it again. So tell me in the comments, please, what you guys would like to see in this Let's Play. Um, I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. The quality kind of goes weird when it changes screens, so sorry about that. I already got the band-aid that's down there, but there is one down there if you haven't already gotten it. Um, I'm gonna probably change my quality settings for Cam Studio so that it doesn't do this next time. But yeah. Anyways, tell me in the comments what you guys would like to see in this Let's Play. Uh, I might do like 100% stuff, like getting all the band-aids or getting all A pluses and all the band-aids, stuff like that. But that's gonna be really hard for me. And achievement unlocked, nostalgia. This is the SNES version of Meat Boy, and scattered throughout our warp zones, and they have different like types of mini games that you can do. Um, I see the band-aid over there, and they're like, "Oh, I should go get that," and yeah, I go get that. Anyways, guys, how was your Christmas? Looking at these wonderful evergreen trees reminds me. Um, so did you guys get what you wanted all along? This video, by the way, is gonna be very long. Not very, very incredibly long, but you can probably see already by the little thing below. Links in my pants. Just kidding. Sorry about that, Shay. So, yeah, we got the band-aid, but we died. Um, Spoiler alert, I die this time around, and that sucks. Um, the screen right here lags me, but not very much. Just while it loads. I'm gonna do this again though. This Sky Pup or whatever it's called. Uh, yeah. So it's called Sky Pup because if you beat the if you beat all the worlds, I'm pretty sure you unlock Sky Pup or something like that. And there, I just failed. I think you unlock Sky Pup, yeah. And every warp zone that you beat, you get a new character, I'm pretty sure, and you also get characters with amounts of band-aids. So I could do that, I could get all the characters, and that we could call that a deal or something. I don't know. Just, I don't know if I'm gonna get a bunch of comments telling me, oh, do this, do that, so, for now I'm just gonna go with the playthrough, and I'll go back and do other stuff if I do get more comments on that. Otherwise, we'll be going through the warp zone yet again on the SNES version. I do beat the first level, but unfortunately I don't get much further than that. I'm gonna try to do these warp zones again later, but I just wanted to get through to the boss and show you guys what the boss looks like. Um, if you guys have not played this game before, it is a very fun game. um, it's difficult beyond belief, but it's very fun. I would recommend it dearly, dearly. Um, excuse me for a second. I gotta move my headset around to itch my ear. Um, yeah. So if you have not played this game, you can play like a test, not a test, but you can play the original version of this game, which was Meat Boy and Meat Boy Level Pack on Newgrounds.com, which is where this Edmund McMillen, the creator of this game, made it. Like he made Meat Boy over there, and then there was a project with two people. If you wanted to know that, which I'm sure none of you did. um, so soon enough, I'm gonna give up on getting an A+ on everything. But not yet, obviously. I the thing about the original versions of this game are it has a lot of different. It's like the same game basically, but it's not. um, it's not as big as this game, and this game's more polished, I guess. The original's fun too. I didn't see that band-aid actually until later on. Over there on the blade on the left. And then I'm like, oh my god, it's a band-aid. Well, actually in this game they call them bandages. And this time I go over there and I'm like, oh, hey, I didn't see that. And then I try to figure out a way to get it, and then I jump straight for it. Just kidding, I get it, and I go up and do this, and I get the bandage. And you will see some little messages in the bottom right. I forgot to turn off my notifications about that. I will remember to next time. Um, Pia, pia, pia. I got some new games, and I don't really have the equipment to let's play those games yet, but I will try to get something for them, I guess. Um, you're all gonna say, "Oh my God, you haven't had that before," which is pretty crazy because it came out in May, and it's like one of the best games for the Wii probably. I got Super Mario Galaxy 2. I've wanted it for a while, and I also got Donkey Kong Country Returns. Both games are pretty awesome. Like I've had trouble putting them down, both of them, but they are really good games. The thing about the quality on this is it messes up like a little bit, but I don't. It's just when I'm jumping around and stuff. It's not like that in this game at all. It's much better. I don't really like it, but I'll try to work with it with the different settings. We'll see about. Oh yeah, this level is not my favorite level in the entire world, as you will see soon why. I kept running into the fire. Um, I did so bad on that. I jumped into it like 15 times at least. Felt like it. And then I remembered when I was sitting on the breaking stone that it broke, which I knew that, but I felt like standing on it for a while. So this is the fiery pit or something like that. Tell me in the comments if you want. If you want. I would rather you tell me what you want this Let's Play to be. Here's this Proofy with his, what the heck? Super Meat Boy, lol. Overuse of whatever they're called. Yeah, that's where I failed. Overuse of, or acronyms, I guess you could call them. Terms, internet terms. Ooh, and Gil Bob Jew is going to be talking here in a second. Later on. I think actually it's during the boss run. So yeah, the boss. Sorry. The boss was difficile. Très difficile indeed. Um, oh, well, you saw me beat him, but yeah. Yeah, he was very difficult. He took me so many times to beat. I'm not going to give away anything just yet, but I will tell you that it is in this video if you're going to keep watching. Actually, it's right after this level. There is the 13th level. Actually, I skipped that by amount of time that I had, really. I didn't think I'd have enough time to do it, so I jumped over Bandage Girl to try to get that war point over there, if you don't see it. And I've failed, but I'm going to try again, and I made it barely on the edge. And this one, I'm pretty sure is it, oh, I think it's, no, oh yeah, this is the Commodore 64, or the, Atari version, I guess. Not Commodore 64, but I say that because the character is something like that. Here's a big long cutscene that we get to watch. There's no sound for it because I forgot to record audio. Smart. Yeah, I forgot to do a lot of stuff. Alright, so this is the majority of the video, is this stupid thing right here. This took me so long. This character isn't good, by the way. Is not good at all. Well, I mean, it could be good probably if I were good at the game, but he's really hard to control. He's got a lot different control than Meat Boy. Commander video. Yeah, I don't know. Commander sounds like Commodore to me. Yeah, as you see, he has some rainbow path. And so you float a little bit, I guess. And it's so weird. I don't even know how to control it. If you haven't played with him, he's a weird little devil. So, I'm just gonna ask you some random questions now. If you want to answer them, you can, I guess. They're just random questions that I'm gonna ask about Christmas and stuff. What was your favorite gift, and if you got any games, or are you excited to see them, or do you like them or not? And what were they? I probably could have made that last longer, but I'm just gonna wait for this video, not this video, but this, don't. It's not actually a game, it's a don't. So, in case you were wondering, I was just letting you know that. Ah, jeez, dry humor. So great. This level takes me forever, but at least I wasn't on lives, like I will be later on. I don't think this is actually the last world. I really don't. Because I remember there's another warp point. Yeah, this video, this game, this level, took me forever. I could probably cut some parts out, but I don't really feel like it. You can watch my fails. Yay! Brian, we always wanted to watch your fails. They're so awesome. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out his flying in this. That was the "Oh Christmas Tree" song. I mean, I'm pretty sure you knew that, but I'm just making sure. So yeah, my new games are pretty awesome, and thank you to Hyper, if I haven't said this, but I remember saying it in my Let's Playing of it, my live commentary, because I was talking the entire time, like, and then I went down and noticed, oh, I didn't even press the record button. But yeah, I remember saying it there. I might have said it at the beginning of this, but thank you to Hyper, for getting me this game. And if you wanted to, you can get it for the 24-hour sale for only $4, and then it'll go back to 15. It's really worth it. You'll like it a lot if you enjoy this type of game, and even if you don't enjoy this type of game, it's fun. It's really difficult, but the controllers are really fluid, and you can get it for the Xbox Live Arcade too. I got it off of Steam because I like playing this type of game on the computer. I guess, see, finally, woo! I like playing this type of game on the computer because the keyboard is easier to control for me. I'm used to the arrow keys and WASD and shift and space. Yeah, I was trying to jump over this for the longest time, and I'm like, huh, maybe if I run into the lava it'll work. Oh, you have to jump in the middle and then jump to the other middle. And this is where I learned how to fly, I guess. Not really. I don't use this character. I unlocked him and then I didn't use him because I didn't feel like it. But yeah, it's a good thing I didn't unlock any warp points before starting the Let's Play, because then I'd have to figure out some way to show you it again. But I guess I could do it again. It's not that hard. But I wouldn't be able to show you how to unlock stuff. I didn't even know you could unlock stuff until I started doing it. But yeah, there it is, and there is the commander. Achievement unlocked. Hooray. You unlock Commander Video. Yeah. So you unlock somebody for every warp point. Yeah, there's 13. Oh, there's still a bunch left, yeah. Yeah, you have to choose your character before you start anymore. And I was just learning here that you get band-aids for this kind of stuff. That's Commander Video right there. So I only have 4 bandages, band-aids, whatever. And I want to see what the 10 band-aids unlocks. So I'll probably do that. And I still haven't decided if I'm going to cancel my other Let's Play or not, but I probably won't, so don't worry too much. I'll probably start back up on it. It's just going to be hard to start back up on. And it's a hard game. Not a hard game so much, just it's a long game. But, oh well, I'll do it. So yeah, the next few levels are pretty easy, I'd say. I beat most of them in one life. So, some levels are really difficult, and you'll see that. And later on, you'll see the boss. I really wish you could see the feature where you get to see all your lives on the boss, because I died so many times on the boss on my my other the first time I went through it. Yeah, you don't get to stop really unless you really want to. On the boss, you have to keep going on it, but it's not that bad. I was really scared there because I thought I was gonna die, but nope, I'm just too good for that. Too good for the whole dying thing. Yeah, dead. It took me a while to remember that I have to go over and see the rabid rabbit. You know, I could have obviously made it over to the other side, but I was like, huh, maybe I should jump into the other blade. Yeah, there's the rabid rabbit. And this part's pretty easy. Next level I don't really like, but it was easier than I thought it was going to be. What you do is you get on these. There's a band-aid down there if you see it. I tried to get it on my first try, and then I was like, you know what, forget it. And yeah, I'll go for that maybe later on if I get told that people want to see all the characters or all the band-aids or something like that. Something. But yeah, I'll go back and get that maybe. Maybe not. Because I don't really like that level. I didn't know here that you could just sit in the middle. I was like, huh. You can make it over regardless of if you're sitting in the middle or not, but I was scared that I would get dead. And here I'm showing you a little shortcut of getting over that if you don't want to sit in the middle for some reason. And soon enough, I'm going to be seeing this portal, and I'm going to do a little bit of failing, and you'll see soon. I'll just put a little bit of a annotation to tell you what time I end my fail if you just want to get to the end of that. See, I see it right now, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that, and I go back, and I die. So, yeah, I'll just put an annotation down there and tell you when my fail ends, because see this is what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna watch. I jump up here, and then I think this would be a good idea. You jump up there and you try to get on that, and I didn't sprint that time, so I was like, oh, I should try sprinting, and then I think that I'm not sprinting, and I keep doing it over and over, but then I figure it out, and I figure out it's much easier than that actually. I think my idea would have been better for them. Would have been harder. Not really. It's not hard. See that wall where I just died in is where you get to restore your life and make it up to the bandage. Why am I talking so quietly? I'm just gonna try to put some more excitement in. So yeah, tomorrow's Christmas Eve. No, it's not. Man, I can't wait till New Year's. It's gonna be awesome. New Year's is gonna be so awesome. Sorry about that. Why do I have to say sorry about every time I get weird? Get weird. Okay, that's weird. Sorry. See? Actually, I did that on purpose. So, if you like 2D kind of platformers, then you would like this game a lot. And I'll talk about Donkey Kong Country Returns just for a second. For those of you who want to hear, Donkey Kong Country Returns is basically like Donkey Kong Country, but you get to interact with the background a lot more, and it's cool. They have a lot of new features, and it's so much more polished. I mean, I guess I like the graphics of the SNES. It was really good for its time and stuff, and I think it's still good, and the games are still fun to play now. And if you saw that, I just glitched. I don't know what happened. And here's where I go. From my glitch, I'm like, oh, I should do this, and I do it for some reason. Warp zone! Yeah, sorry about being loud, but that guy's really loud when he says it. And this is the Game Boy version, not the Game Boy Advance version, but the old Game Boy. And they do the art on it pretty well for what it is. And so yeah, the graphics are like Game Boy graphics. It's cool. I would definitely play that game on the Game Boy if it was one. That would be so hard to have. The controls so good though. But this is basically like wall jumping 101. And I'm not gonna spoil it for you or anything. But yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. So I'm not gonna tell you. But anyways, Donkey Kong Country Returns, you basically are doing the same things that you would before, I guess, but in a whole new fashion, and there's a bunch of different stuff, new things that you can do. It's really interesting how much they added. And here's where I said, okay, I better be fast, and I just went on. I just went off, and I was like, phew, and I sped through this. I sped run it. I guess you could say sped run. I don't know. Gil Bob Jones is now online, so soon he'll be asking me. Did I call him Gil Bob Joe earlier? I think I did. Oh well. Oh jeez. Yeah. I think you're gonna figure out how much this game is. No, that's not what I meant to say. Yeah, I said I think I was gonna say that I think you'll figure out that I was gonna die, but yeah, I skip 120 because I already got the band-aid on it and I didn't think I was gonna have time for it. So here is the boss. That is Dr. Fetus and his chainsaw machine, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I mess up a little bit at the beginning, but then I get it again. It's a weird thing because I had a little bit of lag, so you can see the stone crumbling was a little off. I didn't have too much lag, and it ended after a little while too. It was just I guess the sparkles, not sparkles, no, the gear sparkles, like the little, what do you call them? I don't know, the little yellow things. I'll call them the little yellow things for now, but they were, I want to say sparks. Yeah, it sounds better than sparkles. Yeah, right there, I mess up. But what I do for this kind of level is I play it a bunch, and the further I get, the more I remember of what I need to do. And then I keep doing that over again because I keep dying. But I practice it, and then I get the first levels, like not the first levels, but the first things that I need to do, and I remember. I don't know how that's first, but I get the things that I need to know, and I do them, I guess. Hard to talk for like this long. And also, Super Mario Galaxy is super awesome, and I expected it to be really cool, but it exceeds my expectations. I was inspired by watching some other Let's Plays of it, and I thought, oh my gosh, it looks so awesome. I still don't even have Super Mario Sunshine, and I really want that game. And here's where I'm like, oh crap, I can make it, but this guy's gonna make me. So I'm looking at, not make me, but hit me or kill me, and so I look at him more than the screen, and I die because of a chainsaw. That wasn't not a chainsaw. Not a chainsaw, Brian. It's not a chainsaw. You don't need to tell me it's not a chainsaw, I know. It's a razor blade. Razor blades. Yeah, this takes me a few tries, but then I get it pretty perfectly. I think it's actually this run right here. You can actually wait a little bit on that, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's this run. It's pretty easy, actually. Not as hard as you thought. You'd think. You just have to know what you're doing. So if you guys want to get this game, I would recommend it so much. Next time I'm probably not going to be doing the entire chapter in one sitting, but I guess that's kind of a sorry gift. Here's the cutscene. This cutscene is pretty funny, so I'll let you guys watch it. In silence. Now, I'm gonna have to ask you to imagine very, very sad music. So, get out your violins, everybody, and get ready to play some sad music. If you notice, a lot of squirrels die because they jump into the friggin' chainsaw or razor blades all the time. So, here's the last squirrel alive, what he has to say about it. Chapter complete. I like that cutscene. Alright, guys, see ya.